Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on Nyxus Gaming. We're here in Botania as we were before, but you might notice in between episodes I carved out all this land. I don't think we're going to use a terrible amount of it, but I'm pretty sure when we fight the Gaia Guardian we're going to need a big flat area to make the arena, so we are ready for that. I also made this area look much better, but without ado... Hold on, you guys aren't getting any game audio. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. No, the music started playing, and I noticed it wasn't playing on OBS at all, so like something's wrong there, but we're back. You guys should be able to hear everything. Let's start with some Botania, shall we? Where are we in this? We had just started making the mana stuff, right? So that means... we can go back and we can make the mana splitter. And then there's the mana void. Okay, so to do that, we need 12 living rock, 2 manasteel ingots, and 2 obsidian. Okay. So we got living rock there. We need to make a little bit more though. And we need another steel or iron ingot for that. So, it's somewhere. There we go. Let's just take 3 of these. And where's some stone? There's some stone. Let's head back over here. Hey, buddy. We'll start by converting this. And then come over here. Throw that in, make that. We also need to go get obsidian. I forgot about that. Obsidian should be in my stone chest. Somewhere. If we have any. I guess we don't have any. We gotta be able to make obsidian, right? Let's see. Obsidian. Oh yeah, obsidian essence. We should definitely have that somewhere. There we go. Just need 8 of these. Alright, and by the time we get back, our living rock should be just about done. Oh, yep, there we go. Alright, let's make this mana splitter and mana void, of which I have no idea what they do. The void is like that, we just need 1. And where did our other mana steel go? Did we not grab it? We didn't grab it, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Don't do it. Okay, he didn't blow anything up. That's fine. Alright, we have mana steel or mana void and a mana splitter. Let's see, the mana void is, in layman's terms, a grave for mana. Any mana poured into this block will simply vanish into the void, never to be seen again. Placing one of these under a mana pool will allow the pool to always accept mana, but void any it cannot hold. Don't know why you would want to get rid of mana. What about the splitter? Well, there's the mana void. The mana splitter is... oh, there it is. Let's see. We'll eventually reach a point where a single mana pool can't hold all their mana. It will fix that. Any mana received from bursts will be split evenly into mana pools placed on adjacent sides. Okay. So basically, we're gonna want... Can you go? Can you go? Whenever I dug all this out, I obviously didn't light it up enough. So allow me to do that. Do want to get rid of all this stone too and replace it with dirt. That way it looks nicer. That might be the next project in between episodes. Okay, you can live, because you are not a danger. One more here. Alright, yeah, so I guess the idea is that we put another mana pool right here, and then we put the splitter in between it, and instead of pointing that to the pool, we point that to the splitter, and it just splits it into the pools. So just preemptively, I'm going to go ahead and put that down right there. And I guess we can do 4 at once like that, so that's kind of cool. The Mana Void, like I said, I don't see any reason we would want to get rid of mana, so we're going to store that for now. Let's see, no rewards, that's done. These we need Elementium, right? Yeah, anything pinkish, I think we need Elementium for. So we still got to skip those. Let's see. We can make the mana lens now. We need 4 Manasteel ingots and a regular glass pane. The regular glass pane is weird, because we can make mana glass, but I guess it doesn't want us using mana glass for it? I don't know. We do need 1 more ingot. Let's go ahead and take that. I guess on our way we'll go ahead and smelt that. Can you leave me alone, bro? Literally beating me into a corner. Throw a stick in there. That should be more than enough. See, turn that into ingots. Turn that into 1 ingot. Okay. We got an iron supply for making this Manasteel. We need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy, all of our hydrangeas are broken. We might want to make some of those real fast. That way we keep getting a steady supply of mana. I think it's cyan and blue, right? Cyan, blue, yeah. Okay, what do we have? Got 2 cyan, 2 blue. And we just take these and do that. We need our seeds. And I went ahead and moved the sink over here. That way we can just keep filling this up. Okay, so we throw 2 of those in, 2 of those in, and what? Oh yeah, that's right, okay. And then isn't there a way to, like, just instantly do... Yeah, empty hand. Okay, that gets us 2. We do need 4 for this to work up to its maximum. So let's go get some mystical flower seeds wherever we keep them. And how do we make cyan? And how do we make blue? Terrible at spelling. Mystical cyan flower. It's a little V. Oh, you can't hold backspace. You have to press it every time. So we got a little V that we gotta do. You're not gonna hurt me, right, man? You're just wandering in, seeing what's going on? Yeah, okay. Where's the blue flower? I see glimmering blue flower. There we go. Okay, and then it's that. Cool. Alright, we got our cyan and blue. In between episodes, it probably also wouldn't be a bad idea if we just made a bunch of different flowers from those seeds. That way we don't have to keep making them. Let's see. Do 2 more at a time, because that's all we need. And the rest of these can go in there. I completely missed that. I also don't have water. And throw that in. Throw more water in. Oh, because we already threw the petals in, we can't just right-click. That's fine. Easy as that. Okay, we got our 4 hydrangeas, and we just put these back here. Check and make sure that these are linked right. Should automatically link to that, yes. And also, just to get a little bit more, let's boost it with that, since we got plenty of coal. Okay. So we're making the mana lens. We need a regular glass pane for that. What this mana lens is going to let us do, it's a pretty important item to have for this. I think it will let us see the exact amount of mana that we have in the pools and stuff. I think. Don't quote me on that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, maybe I don't know how it works. Let's look it up then. Mana lens. Mana. Mana lenses. Mana spreader can be upgraded with mana lenses. The most basic does absolutely nothing. Can be dyed by crafting it with any color, or with a mana pearl to create a rainbow lens. These change the color of the fired burst. Aren't just for color, they can be upgraded with all sorts of materials to create all sorts of effects. Keep in mind that a normal spreader must point at a mana receiving block to fire. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Sometimes having a single lens on a spreader isn't enough. Combining 2 lenses with a slime ball will unite them into 1 lens. First lens determines the look, and you can't combine 2 of the same type. Okay, that seems pretty good. Velocity lens will increase the speed that it travels. Oh, but faster mana loss? We don't want to lose mana. Okay. So is mana loss a thing? I didn't know that. Interesting. Well, we haven't made any of these runes yet that we need for a lot of these. So, we can make a messenger. It decreases the amount of mana, but increases the speed and maximum distance. Charges with the ability to use its own mana to break any block it hits. That sounds pretty cool, like a mining one. Pass through blocks. Okay, well, this is all stuff that I don't think I want to mess with right now. Maybe I'll look into it more in between episodes, and then I'll figure out a lens I want to use here. But for now, we don't even have the runes to make a lot of those, so we're just going to store that away. Okay, next up, we're on this line here. An alchemy catalyst. We need a mana pearl. 2 brewing stands, 2 gold, and 4 living rock. We got the 4 living rock, we can easily get the gold, we have 1 mana pearl. Brewing stands. That's something in vanilla Minecraft. I think we need 2 blaze rods, 1 for each of them. And then, I want to say it's just basic stone, right? Isn't it like that? Yeah. Cool, I still know my vanilla Minecraft stuff. Take that. And was there anything? Yeah, the gold was in the middle here. Right. Just like this. That's an alchemy catalyst. What it do, though? We can get a conjuration catalyst as well, but that needs elementium. Let's look up an alchemy catalyst. This is a lot of reading, because I don't know what half this stuff does. I want to keep an eye on the generating flora too, because I don't know what all of that does. This stuff all looks fun, but I don't want to mess with it yet. Alchemy catalyst. I don't even know what menu that's in. Entry index. Would be right here, right? From A to Z. Alchemizing with mana. Extremely mercurial substance. Even now, its complete properties and abilities are unknown. What is known is that an alchemy catalyst can be attached to the bottom of a mana pool, allowing the latter to perform alchemy. Okay. So if I drop rotten flesh in, I'll get leather. Logs turn into other logs. Okay. Saplings into other saplings. Redstone into glowstone. Quartz into other quartz. The elven quartz and the mana quartz. All that seems very important. Stone bricks into chiseled stone bricks. Snow into ice. Lily pads into vines and vice versa. Fish into other fish. Food into other food. This is actually kind of cool. So one mod I was always interested in a long time ago was equivalent exchange, and it was extremely overpowered. But this seems like a different version of it. You're literally just exchanging one thing for another, and you're, instead of using the item cost, whatever it was called, you're using mana for it. I'm down with this. I need to get a better way of getting mana, though. And that is definitely something I need to do down the line if I want to use Botania to its full potential. But for now, we're going to keep that there. And we can do different stuff with that now. Cool. We can't do that. And that's Elementium, and we haven't unlocked it yet. So let's bounce up here. Let's look at portable mana. The mana tablet is going to be really important because that'll let us actually move mana around. Of course, we need more living stone for that. So let's go ahead and make 8. That should be enough. While that's doing its thing, the next thing we're going to make after that is mobile mana. Minecart with mana pool. We just need a minecart and a mana pool. And a mana pump. We're going to need 2 more Manasteel ingots. Do we have enough to make a minecart here? I think we do. We're gonna need more living rock for another mana pool, though. And then, of course, some more living rock for this. We need to make a bucket. We have a bucket. I don't know if I want to get rid of this bucket, though, because we need it to fill the apothecary. Do we have an extra one laying around? We do. Good. Alright, and now this is done. Cool. We're gonna need a mana pearl. It can be a mana diamond or a mana emerald too, but those are more expensive to make, so I'm just gonna use the pearl. I should probably, while I'm doing this, go ahead and just place down more of this to get it ready. Like that. And there is a mana tablet. So, all we do is say this, see how it's decently full. Okay, maybe I actually don't know how to use this. Sadly, it doesn't have Wi-Fi. Good. I'm glad you told me that first thing. Oh, this is... Oh, it took me back there. I need the mana tablet. Mana manipulation. All well and good, but there are other ways of getting this stuff around too. Portable item that can carry mana. Other items can draw from it for their own use, making it an essential tool. So if I ever get an item that needs mana, I need one of these in my inventory. Okay, so tossing a tablet into a mana pool will allow for flow of mana between them. Sneak right clicking with a Wand of the Forest will change which way the mana will flow. Drop tablets never despawn. So I throw that in. And you see it is sucking away from the mana pool. It sucked everything into here, and now we have just a little bit in there. So if I shift right click, it now points there, and I can throw that in. And I don't know when it's going to be empty. How about now? Yes. So now that is empty. It's all back in the mana pool. Very useful thing to have. We got more living rock here. Let's see, how did we make a mana pool? It was just living rock, I believe. Was it just that? Yeah. We do that, throw that in. There's our minecart with mana thingy. World domination, how to? I don't... Create a minecart with a mana pool. Okay. I don't know how much we're actually going to do with that, because right now we're doing everything very close quarters, so we don't need to transport stuff long distance. And the pipe thing. Oh, we got a thing here. Black Lotus, I'll take that. Yeah, we need more living rock for that. After that, though, we're going to move on to this side, and we're going to get our runic altar, which is more living rock, and then we'll see what we're doing with that. So let's wait on this living rock. Should be any second now. Our inventory is starting to fill up. Let's go ahead, throw that in. We can put that Manasteel in. I thought I was going to use the pestle and mortar more, but I guess not, so I'll put that there. Mana tablet we probably don't need right now. And that's all our Botania stuff I want to get rid of. Okay. So... I've already forgotten how I'm doing this. It wasn't just like that, right? No. Oh, that's why I had the 2 Manasteel on me. My bad. Okay, so Manasteel like that, living rock, and bucket. Got a mana pump. What the mana pump does... This is not a pipe. Cool. If I... Okay, previous. Mana will flow from the blue side of the pump in the direction of the arrow. The pump can be turned off with a redstone signal. Pull on a cart serves purely for transport and cannot receive, send, transfer, or infuse. What about a pump? That's what I want to know about. What could be easier to transport mana? Blah 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 blah. Breaking cart with any mana in it will lose all contained mana. Okay, so you basically have to use the pump to get the mana into the carts. So I'm guessing what that means is that mana from a spreader will flow into the pump, but not into the cart. So you need to spread it into the pump, which is facing the cart, which seems convoluted. And again, I'm not planning on using the cart anytime soon, so we're just going to put that back. Okay, do I have enough living rock to just go ahead and make this altar? We'll use a mana pearl, because those, again, are the easiest to make out of what that requires. Was that it? I thought that was it. What'd I just get? Mana diamonds. Oh, how many? 2 of them? Still, that's pretty good. Oh, I flipped it. I put it upside down. It's like this. Runic altar. There we go. I guess we should read up on this bad boy. Point a mana spreader with a supply of mana at the altar and let the mana flow. Why doesn't it start at the first page? Come on. Complex creation. This is how I make the runes. Okay. Concepts of mana manipulation. I read through the important entries, those in italics. Blah, blah, blah. Don't need to read more than I want to. Vital components created on the runic altar. Start by placing the components of the rune you want to create upon the altar. Your wand will show you the progress of the transfer. It should be apparent when the altar has received enough. Right-click a piece of living rock or drop it on the altar, and that will make the rune. 16 runes. Elementary runes, the 4 elements, basic. Then there are intermediate for the 4 seasons. And there are 7 deadly sins, advanced runes. And then there's a rune of mana. Okay, seems simple enough. It has all the recipes here for all of them. Cool, cool. Let's take Mana Pearl, I guess. I don't know why that opened up a separate thing. Botanical Brewery. Oh, we need a block of Manasteel and a rune of mana. We'll put this right here. Just so it kind of matches, I guess. Kind of symmetrical. Okay, a block of Manasteel. We're gonna need more iron. I'm pretty sure we used all the iron back here, right? Hey, buddy. Yeah, all the iron back here is done. Let's go get some iron essence. Stone. That should be one of the basic ones, right? Iron. Pretty sure it's just in a circle. Yeah. Perfect. Just enough for a block. We're gonna need some more, though. Here, tell you what. Since we need so much iron for all this, let's just use a stack of the essence. Okay. So I'm curious, can I just throw a block of iron in and it'll make a block of Manasteel? That's not right. Let's see, I don't even know if I have enough. Oh, yeah, I had enough and that does work. Okay, and what did we need with that? Rune of mana, another brewing stand, and 6 living rock. Okay, let's make that. Let's go get another brewing stand. And then we gotta figure out how to make this, this rune of mana. First time using the runic altar. So obviously we need mana flowing into that. So I'm thinking for now, we just link it to here instead. There we go. And the recipe. What was it? Was it a rune of mana? Yeah, a rune of mana. There we go. Oh, God. It's 5 more Manasteel and a mana pearl. That's a lot. This is in sort of an inconvenient place now. Let me move that. Here. Sort of in the middle of everything. Okay, let's get 5 more of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need a mana pearl. So the recipe's showing up there. I don't think it has enough mana yet. So let's kind of push it along. Let's throw that another block of coal. So it starts eating. It's slowly filling. I'm assuming we have to wait for that circle on the rune to fill up completely. So it's like a third of the way there now. Let's look ahead a little bit. Botanical Brewery. What does it even do? Potion making. Okay. They use mana as a base, but brewed with other ingredients. Let's see. It will contain multiple doses when you make one. You need vials, mana, and the reagents themselves. Okay. Partially empty vials can be topped up with others containing the same brew. Mana glass just makes the vials, okay. Oh, so this is gonna need mana pointing at it as well. Okay. Begin by adding a vial. Add all required ingredients. Give it a few moments to accept the mana, and it should automatically drop in the inventory. Fleet Feet. So basically like a potion of speed 2, swiftness. Strength 2, haste 2. Okay, so these are just different ways to make potions. Like, I want to say this is exactly like making a normal potion, but you get multiple uses whenever you make one of these. So yeah, this is the exact same recipe for vanilla Minecraft for making a potion of strength 2. You use the nether wart to turn it into a mundane or whatever potion, and then you use the blaze powder to add the strength, and then you use the glowstone dust to upgrade the strength. The only difference is I can use this one 4 times. Or if I have a flask, I can use it 6 times. Which is alright, I guess. I need to throw that on it. Or just right-click it. Is it doing anything? Oh, I need the wand. Okay. We got a rune of mana. Now, let's see if I remember how to do this. I don't think it was that all the way around. What was the brewing stand? I can't remember. Oh, and the block of Manasteel, of course. So, there we go. Botanical Brewery. Let's see. Since both of these are actually, like, kind of important and their own things, I'm gonna set them on this side. Sort of start to surround this pool here with our mana apparatuses. Okay. I don't know how much I'm gonna get into actually making potions with that, because, like, I don't really use potions. I have OP Supremium Armor. I don't need it. So, yeah. But we have it, though. Okay, mana diamonds. Cool. Again, we can't make these because these need elementium. Yeah. But we can look into this incense stick. Oh, okay, so we actually need the brewery for this. So, okay, so that just needs living wood slabs and living wood. How do I get that? Prismarine, gas tier, and mana diamond. Let's start with the easy thing. That. We should have some living wood left. Need to make some slabs. And we got the plate. I don't know what this incense stuff is used for. So for now, it's going in there. Incense stick. How do we make that? Living wood twig, blaze powder, and a gas tier. We're gonna need to make more living wood, definitely. Okay, go ahead and put that up. Blaze powder and a gas tier. I don't know if I have any gas tiers laying around, but I should have blaze powder. Prismarine, we'll need 4 of those. Don't I need multiple blaze powders, like one for this as well? Oh, that's a gas tier. I need 2 gas tiers, that's what I'm thinking. While I'm here, let me get rid of some of this. Keep this inventory a little clean. And for gas tiers, hey guys, I obviously don't have this room lit up well enough. Gas essence. That would be the top tier stuff. I know there is gassed essence. It wouldn't be bottom tier. Did I miss it here? There's Blaze. That's concerning. Gas tier. Gassed essence. It looks just like that. I should definitely have some of that. Don't even... Was there a quest for it in Mystical Agriculture? Yeah, gas seeds. I definitely made gas seeds. So I definitely should have farmed up the essence. That's end. Would it have gone there? I have 2 empty rows there for something. Okay, well, like I said, I have the seeds for it, so I should have planted it somewhere out here. What was it next to? Next to Blaze, Enderman, and Experience. It's Emerald. Gas seeds. Okay. We got them right here. Let's just harvest this, I guess. I dropped that lily pad. Where Need to make sure this gets planted back because that helps it all grow faster. Don't need the extra seeds. We got some gas essence now. That was strange. I don't know why I would be missing that. Okay. There were 2 spots, 2 rows ahead of the blaze, so that's that one. What was this other one? Blaze and Enderman. I guess I don't have any Enderman seeds either. Blaze, Enderman, and experience would be right after that. Okay. Gas tiers, probably like that. That gets us 2. Okay. I think we should have everything we need to finish this. Where? There. Okay. Back to Botania. Start with this. Living wood, twig, blaze powder, gas tier. Alright, that gets the incense stick. And then let's go ahead and make this while we're here. For prismarine, gas tier, mana diamonds. And now we gotta infuse these, I guess, over here. This thing. So put that in. Oh, I actually don't have to do that. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. Maybe. So it's basically like a potion, but it's on a tool, I guess? I don't understand what this is for, the incense plate. So are those the only versions of that? No, I can get pretty much any effect on these. Interesting. Okay. That might be something to play around with later. I have that back, thank you. Go ahead and put those back. Don't worry, I'll sort through all of this, probably in between episodes, clean it up a bit. During the episode, I'm really focused on just getting stuff done, honestly. Flask of Gills. Water breathing. Okay. So we have water breathing if we want it. That is everything that we can do in this row. We're like halfway through the mod already, look at that. Manasteel. Manasteel, Manasteel. I feel like we should start on this side and just work to the right. So Band of Aura. We need another Rune of Mana and 4 Manasteel. This is where it's going to start getting a little dicey because... yeah, because now we're needing to point 2 things at once. I guess whenever we're not using this, we need to go ahead and point this back to this. So we aren't wasting mana from these things. Like, they're already full. How do I make the Rune of Mana again? It's 5 Manasteel. Jeez. Okay, 5 Manasteel and a Mana Pearl, which we got 1 more of. Okay, that's starting to fill. And we already got the 4 Manasteel we need for the rest of it. That's going to get us a Band of Aura. What does it do, though? I think this will be our first actual equipment that we'll get. Probably mystical items. No? Oh, we can make more generating flora too. Oh, that's gonna be good. We need to figure out how to make more of these that are better for making mana. We have a bunch of functional flora too. Band of Aura. Trinkets. Yes. Instead of storing mana, it generates a slow trickle of it and stores it in mana-containing items in the inventory. Plating it with an ingot of Terrasteel upgrades it to generate mana at a significantly faster rate. That is actually really good. That's another way of collecting mana, so at that point, it's worth it to have this mana tablet in our inventory and have this in, because if I read that right, it'll slowly fill this mana tablet with mana. I think. And then we can just throw the mana tablet, say, in here to collect more mana. Good, good, good. Then we got the Band of Mana, which needs our mana tablet, and 4 more of these. Oh, no, I don't throw those in. Give me that back. This has got to be getting low, right? Yeah, almost empty. Do we want to get rid of our Band of Man, or our mana tablet? Oh, it just makes the tablet wearable. It functions exactly as the tablet does, but can be worn as a trinket as well. And you can upgrade it with Terrasteel to store about 4 times as much mana. That seems like a good trade deal. Let's do that. And we got a Band of Mana. And see, now that I can wear it, I'm not even worried about it clogging up my inventory, because it's a slot right there. Am I out of Living Rock? No, I got 1 left. Oh, and I need to do this. There we go. Okay, and then come here, and it's the same configuration, right? Band of Aura. Go ahead and take that, and take that. Okay, and those are the upgrades, and I guess you can upgrade even more with the Alpha Steel. Okay, let's go ahead and equip that. I don't know how fast it'll do it, but it should start putting mana in the Band of Mana, which is good. Okay. We got more diamonds. Did we get diamonds from both of those? Hell yeah. And just to not waste mana, let's start filling that back up. Let's see, next we got the Manasteel AIOT, which is gonna need a lot of Manasteel. It's also gonna need a lot of living wood twigs. So while that's filling up, let's go ahead. Let's see, we need a sword, which is 1, a shovel, which is gonna be 3 total, pickaxe, 5 total, axe, 7 total, and a hoe, 9 total twigs. I think we are pretty much out of birch wood to convert, so let's go grab some more. Put that back. Let's go ahead and start making all we can here. That is all we can make. Alright, Endoflame, eat more coal. Okay, what can we go ahead and make? We can go ahead and make the sword. And we'll go ahead and make the pickaxe. And then after that, we're going to need a lot more Manasteel for the armor. I don't know what these are. These are new to me. Mana weave cloth. We need string. Oh, that's going to be a lot of string, though, because it's the same amount. So that's 5, 13, 17. Wait, 5, 13, 20, 24 times 4. You need 96 mana infused string for that. That is a lot. Is this enough twigs? It's not gonna be. More wood. At least the armor won't need as much wood. Okay. Yeah, we need to do this. We'll make the hoe next. See if we can get any more Manasteel. Got 3 more pieces. With that, I'll go ahead and make the axe. That just leaves the shovel. So we just need 2 more twigs. We're gonna need more iron for the armor. So let's go ahead and make that from our essence here. I just have an awkward 4 essence left over here, and I don't like that. Oh well. Okay, that should be everything we need. We need 2 twigs and a shovel. Click all these in. Manasteel AIoT. No reward for that. Cool. That's gonna go with all the other AIoTs. See, mining level obsidian, mining level 5. We'll go by the speed. That's easier to understand. Tier 5. Yeah. What we got is definitely better. Okay, and the armor. I mean, simple enough, we just need a lot of mana to make a lot of Manasteel. I guess while I'm waiting for this armor will probably be the last thing we make for the episode. But while I'm waiting, let's look into some of this other generating flora. Like in Intropinium, blast might be required. Igniting a block of TNT on dry land will have the latter absorb all the entropy generated by the blast, nullifying any damage in the process. The flower must not have any mana stored within it. Otherwise, explosions as usual. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Ethically sourced TNT produced by natural means. So no duplicated TNT. Okay. I mean, that seems useful to have. We need runes of wrath and fire. And then a bunch of petals. That also means we're going to have to shift from converting mana from here to converting mana from here, which might slow us down in the long run. It might be worth it next episode. Instead of focusing on the quests here, we just focus on some of these guys. Because we have that, and we can make more TNT easily with the sand and gunpowder creeper essences we have. Gormeralis. One hungry flower, it'll eat any food items it finds in a small area and turn them into mana. It can only digest a single food item at any given time, outputting mana once it's done. It will devour any other foods while digesting, but yield no returns, so one at a time. Depends on the time depends on the nutritional value, the number of food points. A steak will take 4 seconds, an apple will take 2, loaf of bread will take 2.5, and so on. It also varies with nutrition. It prefers bigger foods. A single steak will produce more mana than 2 apples. Okay, so a single steak takes twice as long as an apple, but will produce more than 2 apples. So it's worth giving it better food. Okay, it loves variety. Different foods can be very rewarding. Same food repeatedly might not go over so well. Yeah, the sound it makes will tell you its mood. That's an interesting flower to make. The Munchdew. Is best done from other living materials. It will eat up any nearby leaves and convert them into mana. No saplings or other items will be dropped from the leaves. This flower outputs a hefty sum of mana per tree's worth of leaves. Once it finishes eating all leaves in range, it will take a brief digestive break and will only eat again after around a minute. Okay, so we want a constant tree source for that one. The Narslimus. It creates slimes at certain points, slime chunks, they call those points. It has the ability to tap into that energy. It'll absorb slimes created by that power and collect all the mana generated by the destruction. The larger the slime, the more mana is created. Also makes a bit of a sticky mess. So it absorbs slimes. Does it have to be in a slime chunk? I mean, even then, that one doesn't sound like it's worth making up here right now. Because we have no way to get slimes right here. And there was one more, right? Oh, there's 2 more. We got the Rosa Arcana. Experience points contain a magic of their own. You can tap into this magic, absorbing the experience of nearby players and turning it into mana. You can also synthesize mana from experience orbs and enchanted items in the world. A bit less mana for doing that. That would be useful. I forgot to go over this. I was at, like, level 118. And now I'm at 6. I did not die. I was looking around in the quest log, particularly the achievements, and I saw this one, XP levels 500. And like an idiot, I clicked this, and it takes all your levels from you and just throws it towards the total. So that's why I'm level 0 now. But seeing as I would like to get that achievement at some point, I don't think that flower is really worth getting. So Rosa Arcana and the Narslimus will pass on. The Therma Lily. It's the lava-flavored counterpart to the Hydrangeus. It absorbs lava around it at the same altitude to generate mana. After absorbing 1 block of lava, the flower will produce mana continually for around 45 seconds, but afterwards needs a bit of time to cool down before it can absorb more. It produces extremely high mana, ideal for a quick boost in stores. So the problem with that, you can place it with dispensers, automatically gathering it and carrying it from the nether or deep underground is not. What? Oh, I mean, it's possible with the mod. I think it's saying, like, vanilla Minecraft with just this. It's not as easy to get a hold of it. Semi-automatable. It's entirely automatable with the mods here. But even then, like, I am perfectly fine with another setup like this, just with lava, because we can just make more lava with the fire essence. And that'll get us a lot of mana. So I think we might mess around with that one. The hardest flower in the game. And that's all the generating flora that we unlocked. How much more of this can we get? We got 9 pieces. That is enough for a couple pieces. We can get a helmet and boots from that. I mean, it's not great. It's 2. Let's actually compare that. See, it should be better than iron armor, ideally. So we got our vanilla armors here. Oh, I probably should compare the same item. So 2, 2. But it has an armor set bonus, and it has 10% less cost of mana. So it is technically better than iron armor. And gold armor. It's not going to be better than diamond, though. Which is understandable. How does it compare to these? Oh, it's going to compare better, because this is like... Yeah. I think even the Inferium armor is, like, as good as diamond or something. I don't know. See more? No, just one. I don't really have too much left here that I want to do this episode. We're literally just waiting on this stuff. So I guess while I'm waiting on that, we can start turning all of this stone into grass. Like I said, I wanted to do in between, but we got time right now, so we got a phantom. Sleeping bag. They're monsters. Oh, maybe it's the Enderman that I'm right next to. Can you leave me alone? I just want to sleep. WWW. Okay. I'm gonna need some dirt to fill all this into. Okay, and that is all cleared out. It seemed like boring content, so I'll probably just speed through that. I didn't even say anything while doing it, so I'll definitely just speed through it. But let's check up on this. How many more do we need? We need a chest piece and leggings, so that's 8 plus 7, 15. We need 14 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Only 5. That's not even enough for the leggings. Okay, I think an upgrade in generating flora is definitely in order. And we'll definitely work on that next episode. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut to when this is all done, so we can end off the episode. I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back with 15 more Manasteel ingots. While working on all that, I filled it in with dirt. I did have to make more hydrangeas because those, they disappear after a couple of days. Can't just use them infinitely, sadly. But now that we got that, let's finish off the episode with a nice pair of pants and a shirt to wear. We now have a full set of Manasteel. Looky there, we get some flowers and some random gem mana things, whatever you want to call those. All in all, I think this has been a very productive episode. I think next time, though, instead of progressing up this line and trying to get to Terrasteel, like I said, we are going to take a step back, and I want to look into some of these generating flora, see if we can up our mana earning just a little bit, because like waiting around for a while just to get enough to make Manasteel armor and tools, it's not really doing it for me. So we need something better, and I think namely the TNT one, like maybe the TNT and the Munch Dew that does the trees, those will both be very nice additions here, but we'll look into most of them, minus the ones that I said I didn't want earlier, like the experience and the slime one. Let's check out this armor, though. It's, like, not full armor. That's kind of weird. It doesn't look bad. Let's, where's my cosmetic? Let's take that off. I like the helmet. I do like the helmet. This is good armor. I like it. But it's not good armor. Our armor is way better, so we aren't going to be wearing this. But without ado, that's been another episode of Botania. I hope you're all enjoying it. I'm enjoying playing through it. And expect more to come. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.